So Tash and I have this strong download and strong energy about like sharing this movement, the Creatrix Vortex, and it has like 3 pillars. There's a pillar that's self-leadership. The sacred self-leadership is really important. There's us as soulful women in business, women on a mission, on a path of consciousness and evolution. The second really important piece we have for you for this 3 days challenge on Facebook in this beautiful group, the Creatrix Vortex, is the piece of intuition, being a sensitive, intuitive, in tune, really in tune woman. So we're going to explore that during the 3 days together. And the last piece is, of course, we are creators, we are creatrix. So the juicy bit of it is like we're creating in every moment. So we're going to talk about our creativity, our sacred creativity.
And the reason why, I just want to presence this, the reason why we've decided to really activate this space, creatrix energy. Anick is an intuitive mentor. This is her magic. She's so amazing at supporting you to connect to your heart, to open your heart so that you can call in more intuitive guidance. And my jam is all about creativity and writing and speaking and, messaging inside of business, like really tapping into your next level heartfelt message so that you can share your voice in a way that gets heard by the right people. And it was such a beautiful blend. Like we sat down, we thought, where do we weave together? And this was the space that we really found was, in this space here of creatrix energy, which is the meeting place between intuition, self-leadership, as we spoke about yesterday, intuition and creativity. When it comes to building a movement, like that's what we are doing as soulful women in business, right? So often we think about like the work that we do with our clients and the transformation we facilitate. And it's like, we don't necessarily tap into the bigger picture, which is the fact that you as a soul incarnated at this very precise moment in history, you are here as a conscious woman, as a soulful entrepreneur. You're here to facilitate an actual movement. This is a very, very powerful aspect of the work that we are here to do in this lifetime. And when we can really tap into this, the nature of the movement that we are here to birth as feminine creatrixes, as women who birth many different things, not just babies, right? But we also very much birth movements. So in order to birth a movement that is sustainable, that is inspirational, that builds community, and that by its very nature is magnetic to the right kind of people, we want to really be tapping into a very important piece. And that piece, as we spoke about just at the beginning, is self-leadership and even sacred self-leadership.
Intuition is sensual. Intuition is connected to your touch, connected to your gaze, what you're seeing, the beauty of, nature, the beauty of the colors you're seeing. It's connected to sounds, the sounds you're hearing, because it's going to come in a message. Your ancient mama will guide you and will show you some messages that you might feel in your body if you're clairsentient, that you might hear in your ears if you're, through a song or, through a conversation with a friend or a colleague. And you might be clairaudient, or you might actually see, might be a clairvoyant, like visually see a sign, driving behind a bus or something like that. I'm connected to a coach in the US at the moment, and I saw her name driving. It was really unusual. So it works with little synchronicities like that, but really tuning into that meditation of communicating with your ancient mama is super powerful and very supportive in helping you tuning into your own inner wisdom, your own intuition.
I personally believe that the intuitive channel and the creative channel are one and the same. There are obviously subtle differences, but when we are tapping into intuition, we are tapping into creative flow. When we're tapping into creativity, we're also tapping into intuitive flow. And so the energetics, for me personally, and the way that I see it and feel into it, the energetics are very, very similar. But today we're going to be talking all about how to really activate your creational powers as a human, as a woman, as like a soul in a human body. You are creating in every single moment of the day. We are always creating. And in many cases, when we talk about your creational capacity, we can look at like the energy that you are giving off, the emotions that you are experiencing, which trigger very, powerful hormonal changes that actively emit energy to the universe. And the universe is always responding to that. So this is where the creativity weaves with manifestation. It takes great courage, yeah? And great trust and faith.
Sure.
Yeah. I think that's the key, between like someone who might not necessarily tap into the power of their soul's work. And, maybe, and not saying there's anything wrong with this at all, but, find a job and exist in a job or a career that doesn't satisfy them, versus someone who maybe has experienced that and knows that that's not for them. They want to create a life that deeply serves and nourishes, a life that's in alignment with their soul's work. And the distinction is courage and trust.